I just clear about something. I personally don't have anything to do. I have nothing bad to say about any local news media, right? But I think you're crazy if you don't realize the obvious. The obvious is anybody who's watching the local news and believes the stories that they put out, which are, black people commit more crimes than white people, stuff of that nature, that they get pushed, that I believe that gets pushed in the newsroom. If you believe those stories and you're watching the local news, you don't watch us anyway, right? That's not our audience. And our audience doesn't watch the local news because we teach our audience to question everything. I mean activists when I say we. James Freeman, Tom Zebra, those people. That's our audience, right? If you're watching those people and people like me, you're not watching the local news because we teach you to question everything, including teach you to question us. They teach their audience that if it has a logo in the background, that if it, it looks like glitz, this is no glitz and glamour, right? We're in a car right now. It's real. They teach their audience that we're not professional and that they shouldn't watch us. So the people who watch them believe that, right? So we don't have the same audience because our audience, we believe in freedom. We believe in the philosophy of common sense and everybody can think for themselves. They say this cool story. Look, I'm here to tell you the stuff Tom Zebra does is fucking entertaining. It's educational and it's fun to watch. I think what we do is educational and fun to watch. Hey, and I'll be the first to say, I think the local news channel 12, I was watching them and they was entertaining me in the way they did the lights, because we live and die by the grittiness of the way we shoot. They live and die by the high production quality, which I think is their lie. But I mean, it's the story they tell, right? That everything is glitz and glamour. Like they were struggling because they got a lot of people in our shots. We live and die. We want the people walking in front of us and behind us. That's what we live for. That's the kind of shots I personally live and die for. I want the guy walking in front of the camera and the guy walking in behind the camera because I want it to look like that. That's the image I go for. Their image is clean cut shots. Again, we're just not dealing with this. So I want you to know, I'm publicly saying, I don't know Channel 12. I don't watch Channel 12 because they do it because it's local news, and I tend to think all local news is out of their mind and putting out propaganda. But as far as the guy that was out here personally and the guys that are out, I respect the living hell out of them because they're freedom of press. I live and die by freedom of press, the First Amendment right. They are freedom of press. We've been talking about this all day, right? That it doesn't matter if you disagree with what they're doing. We are First Amendment activists, right? We believe in freedom of press. We believe that if you disagree with everything we're saying, that you have that right, and we want that message out there just as much as our message. Because that's the message we fight for, that everybody's message is important, that it is freedom of press. I know I'm repeating myself, but we still haven't convinced a lot of people that there is a First Amendment in this country. That means if you like or dislike Donald Trump, it doesn't really matter because people can still say what they want, record what they want as long as they're in the public domain. That's freedom of press. That's our First Amendment. So I don't care if you're Channel 7 or any Channel 7, 9, 1, 2, or 3, 4. That makes no difference to me. I love the media, no matter what slant or spin they're putting on it, because I love the press. Freedom of press. I don't care if you're Alex Jones, and I don't care if you're the Young Turks. By the way, the Young Turks are a liberal media group. Alex Jones is so far to the right that he's been kicked off of all the media. I disagree with that. And I'm a common viewer of the Young Turks because I'm a liberal. I believe in freedom of press. Not just for people who share my way of thinking. I'm a liberal, right? I don't share the way of thinking of Alex Jones at all. But he should not be suppressed. He has the right of freedom of press. I think I can beat him. I believe what I do is just better. And that if I can to be better, that I will get my audience. As we continue to give you freedom of press and our First Amendment, and we do audits, we've been doing